Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to DK Studios. Today we're doing a photo shoot. We're going to be filming it for you as well so you can have a look behind the scenes. We've got a lovely young girl called Danny coming in. She's a great model, she's been with us before. We're going to be doing a shoot for Synagogue, and Synagogue's a local band. We're going to be doing an album cover shoot for them today. They've got a new album coming out in October. Today we're shooting with a Sony a7R II, 42 megapixels, colossal images. We're going to use the G Master 24-70 2.8 lens. It's a cracking lens, great for studio work. We're going to be shooting around about 50mm, shooting around about f8, f9, something like that. We're going to be using some interesting colours on the lights as well. We're going to be using some reds and some blues on the colour gels, and we're not lighting it at all from the front. Everything's going to be from the side and from the back. It's going to create an interesting look. And fingers crossed we'll get the smoke machine out as well. So we're going to shoot in the other studio. This is the main studio. We've got the big white Infinity Cove, as you can see. The other studio, perfect for doing portrait work and doing some product work in there as well. But let's go through to the other studio. Right, okay, we're in the other studio. This one's a lot messier than the other one, but we use this space for smaller work, for product work, for portraits, headshots, that sort of thing. But like I said, we're going to use this space. We're going to use a black backdrop to start with. It's Colour Armour set up on the rig up there. We're going to pull that down, and we're going to use two lights, these two. We're using the Godox lights today, nice tall lights for the rim shots. Honeycomb filter on there, very directional, very straight light, okay? It's not spreading, it's not going to bounce around the room too much. We've got two of these. We're going to go for an even lighting situation. So we've got the same amount of light coming from this side as the same amount of light coming from this side. We're going to use these on full power as well. We'll get the black backdrop, we'll get Danny in, she's just getting changed at the moment, introduce you to her, and then we'll get shooting, okay? We're using a diffused softbox, a long softbox to cover the entire body. We've also got the honeycomb gridding, mentioned that. What we've also got, if we look inside, you see inside there we've got a nice big blue filter in there. Can you see the blue? Okay, and all we need is one layer of blue, and that will make that entire softbox blue. And in this one, we've got a red one. So that's where we're getting the two colours from. The band have said they want blue and red in the image, left and right coming in. That's what we're going to get. You see all these marks all over? Now, because of the way we're shooting this and because of the lighting situation that we're using, we're not throwing any light onto the model from the front. So we're not going to see any of these marks at all. It's all going to be blackened off. You're not going to see anything. The only exposure you're going to get is the outline and the rim of the model. Okay, so all the way down her, down her shoulders, down her arms. From this light, from that light. Nothing from the front. Okay. So there, that's our set. That's what we're going to be using. Okay. She's going to be stood roughly around about here. We're not going to have too much depth on her at all. But what we are going to have, like I say, these directional lights. Now I've pointed them down. Can you see the angle that I've got there, Dave? Okay. The reason being is look at the ceiling. The ceiling is nice and white. What's that going to do? That's going to reflect a load of light, and we don't want that. That's why we're using this honeycomb filter, and that's why we're pointing them down, so we're not going to bounce any light off there. We will get a tiny, maybe a tiny little bit of light off the walls. It's not going to make too much of a difference. We can play around with that in Lightroom. But basically, two lights. She's going to be stood roughly around about this position, pointed straight at her from the sides and from the back. That's the plan. Let's go and get Danny. Takes 5. Turn around and face to the side for me. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, can you just look down at the centre of this? Chin down as well. Straight to me. Shall we go and put the first top back on?
Yeah.
Alright, and we'll get a couple more shots like this.
Picking up nice. Yeah, and the next one.
So we're just going for a couple of different movements. They're after a scary sort of look. So we're going for a really dim lighting, covering the eyes, not getting any exposure on the eyes at all. A little bit of blue and red either side. But these shots, which are basically the blue and the red, are very faint on the camera, but we'll put them on the computer in a second and you'll be able to see them on there. Happy? Right, let's have a look at these. We've got
Get them nice and
our
big,
first
Chris.
exposure was the blue and the reds.
Great, yeah.
Getting some nice colours coming through there. We can deepen them up a little bit just to...
Shouldn't have as much highlight on my nose, it's like really in your face.
We were getting a bit too much shadow on the face at first. It was a little bit darker here.
Yeah.
Couldn't really see much. And the ponytail was a little bit offset because of the wind, I think.
Alright.
Just by bringing your hair forward just a little bit. Just gives a little bit of symmetry on your face. So if you want to just jump on there again for me, and we can redo those shots. ISO 100, f8, 100th of a second. Right, we're ready now. Okay. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
It's falling off.
Back into focus.
Terrible down there.
You tend to go for just like pale colour.
Oh, nice. I'll put white on. Don't know which one.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll fill the room full of smoke.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so.
Smoke machine, Dave. Oh, I'm gonna fill this room full of smoke. See what happens. At the minute, we've just got a black background. So just stand there for me, Danny, so we'll show what it looks like. So all around this position here is completely black. If we fill the room full of smoke, these lights will penetrate that smoke and illuminate around down. It'll gradually fade off from blue to black again in the centre, and with a directional light from this side, which is going to be red, that will gradually fade from red to black again. So we'll have lots and lots of colour on this. It'll gradually fade off into black. Danny will be lit up around the edge. Could look good, could look shit. Just don't know. 2, 1. Half an inch back for me, literally just a tiny little inch. There we go. 3, 2, 1. That's gorgeous. Look at those. It's a completely different look, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
To your right look. 3, 2, 1. Okay, smoky shots. Let's have a look at these. So as predicted, we've got a load of light and colour on the left, a load of light and colour on the right, and it's gradually fading in to blackness in the middle. And lots of light being punched out there for you.
It's nice that.
And my ISO I've punched up there to 400 just to get a little bit more depth in that from the blacks.
shadows, yeah.
Shooting at 50mm, 6.3 on the f number, so I've opened up a tiny bit more and I'm going for 100th of a second just to cut out the ambient light, really, you know. But it's nice and full and rich in colour. Quite happy with the look and the outcomes of those. Just get you in the middle. Could probably just take this, it's just nipping a little bit of white there. Just darken it down a little bit. Just finished photographing Dan. We're doing a cover shoot for the band Synagogue today, using 2 colour gels, red and blue, using 2 lights, very simple lighting setup. We've got black background and completely went as according to plan. We've thrown some smoke in for the last set of photographs. We've just had a look at those on the screen, really happy with those and the outcomes of those. Still a bit more to do, but Dan's done a job, she's done a perfect job. She's brought the clothes, she's brought the makeup, she's brought the look. So really happy with what you've done today. Thanks very much, Dan, really appreciate it. I think Dave's done a sterling job on the camera today. Well done, Dave. Our first ever little video. But we've got to try this thing, don't you?
Yeah, you see
all in all, a nice little tidy shoot. Took 2 hours, including setup time and all the rest of it. Chin wagging, which was the first half an hour, I think. And then we started shooting, did a couple of test shots to start with, make sure the levels are right and all those sorts of things. And then it's worked out all right. We've got some massive 42 megapixel images. We're going to amalgamate the 2 together. We're going to throw in some extra pictures in the back to make a composition which will look, fingers crossed, amazing and just how the client wants, and that's the most important thing. If the client's happy, I'm happy, I'm sure Dan will be as well. Alright, thanks again.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was really good. I feel like we've got some really good images coming through. It was really quick, so a really productive session overall.
And how did you find working with Chris?
Great, always great.
Yeah, you worked with him before?
Yeah, once before. We've had we've had one test
Sorry, that's
shoot,
just a
which
plug.
is really yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been really good. Chris is great. You're great. So it's a really good team to work with. So
fantastic. Thanks very much for that, and thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.